Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Over the Top TV. My name is Curtis Klaschinski, and I know it has been a minute since I've made a video. I am truly sorry about that. The good news is that the hustle has been real. Since Nationals, I've been applying everything I learned, talking to guys like Mark McPhail, talking to Joe Fox, talking to whoever I could, getting every little bit of information and hints, tips, and tricks on training advice that I could from these guys. And I applied it to my own training, and I also applied it to my team. So things have been good as far as that goes. Truly great. And the Saskatoon team, I've grown it like crazy. When I first took over the Saskatoon team, there was like 3-4 guys. We had like 12 show up at a practice recently, and that was incredible. Absolutely incredible. So here's the thing. I wanted to find a way to be able to arm wrestle more, travel more for arm wrestling, but without it all coming out of pocket. So I started looking into it, and I'm like, what does it take to get sponsored? What does it take to be a sponsored athlete? Started doing my research, looking up YouTube videos, looking at websites, and put it all together. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for it. And I approached the company I work for. So I work for Reed Security. I approached the owner and I said, listen, I have been in the sport for over 20 years. I love it. I run the Saskatoon team. I coach the Saskatoon team. I'm lead trainer. And I travel all over for this. I think that I could spread your brand name, all over these places. I've been in the paper several times. I've been on live news, been everywhere. I'm like, why not take those opportunities to spread your brand? If you could help me so I can compete more and travel more. And, I put all this written thing together, approached the owner, and you know what? He said yes. He said yes. So I'm now a sponsored athlete. So I can go do things like go to the Mayhem tournament this weekend in Edmonton. And I am stoked. I am absolutely stoked for this. My showing at Nationals was decent. What was that? 6th and a 7th? Decent. Not great, but decent. I think I can really stir things up at Mayhem. It's an event I've always wanted to go to. I haven't been to West Edmonton malls. Man, it's been 15, 20 years. 20 years. I bet you it's been 15, 20 years. And I loved it. Massive mall. Great time. So much to see. So much to do. And I'm like, I always wanted to go to that event. I've heard big things about Mayhem. So I'm going. I'm flat out. I'm going, and I'm excited, and I feel ready. Been training super hard. We train twice a week. Team Saskatoon trains Tuesdays and Fridays. 7:30. We typically train for an hour and a half to 2 hours. Sometimes it goes a little over, but very rarely does it ever go under. And, things have been good, you guys. It is good to see you all again. I am sorry it has been a bit, but be ready for footage. I'm going to be bringing footage from Mayhem. See if I can put something together, like a montage or something to the travel out there. And see if we can stir things up. So, about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I was weighing in at 240 pounds. I will be cutting down to the 225-pound class. I've already been applying certain things, certain strategies I learned from back in high school, cutting weight for wrestling, all the way up to things I learned while I became a personal trainer. And I cut weight pretty quick without killing myself, retaining as much power and strength as possible. So I have another 10 pounds to lose by Friday. Shouldn't be a big deal. I've been water loading for the past 3 days. So drinking that, 6 liters of water. I'll be up to 7 liters of water tomorrow. And then I start, cutting it down. And then, meals cut off at a certain point. I can make a video about it if someone wants to know more. Just let me know. And I can share my strategies for cutting weight. But I will be pulling in the 225-pound class. I see that making that cut, It's probably a good move. I know there's some monsters in the super heavyweight class. Q Nut Brown, that's someone that is going to be there, so that's awesome. I pulled him at nationals. Good times. We had some good matches, strap matches, I believe, both arms. I think so. I think we blew apart both matches, so that should be good. Nice guy. It was good to meet him. And yeah, lots to look forward to, you guys. Gonna keep these videos coming more often again. Gonna get the interview videos rolling again. I know those are a hit, so we'll get those going again. Lots of prospects. I think Joe Fox seemed to be on board for an interview, and I would love to interview that man. Good dude. He's a name, and he's scary, man. So yeah, lots to come, lots to look forward to. And until then, I mean, grip and rip, you guys. Grip and rip. Thanks for coming back. I'll see you again shortly. Hopefully I have Riley with me. Take care, everybody.